What's up, friends? Welcome to my channel, Collecting is Fun, where I show you that collecting is fun. And in this video, we're going to be looking at none other than Casey Jones from the Lost Years. NightWatcher Casey Jones. Man, I didn't expect to see this figure that fast. I really didn't. I saw it. I saw somebody else had it on maybe Reddit somewhere, or it was coming out. Next thing I know, it was right there in my Walmart in my town. And I'm happy to have it. This is great because I wanted the other Casey Jones, the one, you know, just the regular one, the Walter Goggins looking one. And yes, Walter Goggins. We'll look at the face sculpt and we'll see if this one has that same sculpt to him, if we can actually really tell. But the other one looked like Walter Goggins, and he has a different set of weapons or what have you. It just looks different. So I'm happy to get this one though, because he does look cool. Here's the cool packaging. It has this NightWatcher, I guess it's not even a mural, it's just side art. So keeping the package is debatable. It's really debatable. But here he is, and there's Figures of Action reviews. That guy, he wanted to know if this has a torso crunch. It looks like it doesn't, but we will definitely find out in this video if we can answer yes or no. But that's really it. And you have the usual suspects here: director Randy Falk, Trevor Zammit. Let me see, paint Jeff Trapp. There's somebody else. Oh yeah, illustrations Ben Bishop. Yes sir. Barcode in case you need it. And there you go. All right, so let's open this thing up. Okay, see, figure photography. That's all it really is. Not really worth keeping, I don't think. You know, it's just, but this is what NECA does anyway. But that's a cool look. You know, it's something to inspire to. Can you do that pose? Sure, you can do that pose, honestly. And from here, it looks like you don't have no freaking ab torso. So I mean, but we'll open them up and see for sure. Okay. All right. Let's open this thing up and let's have some fun. Okay, here he is out of the packaging, and he looks good. He looks good. And let me go ahead and get this out the way. Figures of Action. You want to know if he has a torso crunch. Let me put you at ease. You can go forward. You can go backwards. Not much. I mean, he's got right here at the waist, but right here, there is definitely something. See, move forward. Right there. Boom. The waist is still here, but he can definitely do it. So he's got it. He's got it. Because I sure enough was about to say, no, but yeah, there he is. He's got it. Okay? And you can do a little side to side, all of that. All right? But that was just to answer that question. Let's just get back to the order. Let's get to the accessories. This is a nice touch. Putting this on his back is a nice touch. I'm looking forward to putting this on him. This will never come off. And I like how, let me see on the back. Okay, there's nothing there, but this is where he can put, you know, the bats. He's got a bat. He's got some other stuff. We'll see about it. Okay, but definitely two weapons. Okay. He has his fisted hands right there. He has his item holding hand, two of them. So one is a little smaller, closed. Oh, come on now, Case. Closed in. There's one. Yike. I should move you out the way. That just makes it easier, doesn't it? Boom. And then boom. So we'll find out which is which. What is what. Then we got a nice I don't know, regular hand, relaxed hand, I guess, you know, I'm ready for battle. Whatever hand. It's kind of cool. All right, okay, all right. And then, let's see, of course, we have the other hands. The right hand. Left hand, excuse me. Bigger hand. Whoa, this looks way bigger than the other one. Where's the right hand? Smaller. Where is it? Where to put it? Come on, come to me. Where are you? It's open a little bit wider. It is. But, you know, it's the same purpose. Okay, let's get that out the way. Now that that's done, this here is also cool because it comes with this. Completes that look right there, which is nice. Nice and mysterious Night Watcher look. That is absolutely tight. That's tight. Okay. Now we've got the hammer. Sledgehammer, boy. Not for play. Not for play. This right here, I mean, I am going to take a shot at McFarlane real quick. We could have gotten something like this with steel. I know it's not as long as steel should have been, you know, or could be, or supposed to be. Supposed to be like way out here. Look how sturdy this thing is. We got that flimsy little hammer with steel, man. Even the platinum, man. The platinum and the regular had that ugly. Well, not ugly, but it is ugly because it's limp. Nobody wants a limp mallet hammer. Nobody wants that. Then we got the good old Hosekin Seiko bats. Nice wooded bats. Nothing like a nice black bat. A black bat means you're serious. Like, you just pull out a regular bat like what he has normally, but you pull out one of these, like, oh yeah, you mean business. I don't care. But it goes with the motif, you know. Then this, oh my gosh, this is what I've been waiting on. It's a different color, but I've been waiting on a mallet. Out of all the Casey Jones I have no mallet. Now I finally have one. It's black, but that's fine. This could be, oh yeah, this could be just a special tool right here. And I think we got a golf club with the other one, right? I hope we do. I'm not sure. I'm not even going to look for it, but man, because I want to, you know, be able to say, never call golf a dog game again, right? But a cricket mallet. Cricket? Nobody understands cricket. You got to know what crumpet is to understand cricket, you know. One of my favorite lines. Got to know what a crumpet is to understand cricket. That's classic stuff there. All right, now let's get to the figure. This guy looks really cool. Really, really cool. Articulation is exactly how it's supposed to be with NECA. You know, it's, well, I shouldn't say that exactly how it's supposed to be. Because it's different. With different figures, you get different style, different levels of articulation. Now, this is the annoying part. I did not heat this up, as you saw. I just took it out the box. They had to take the ties off, and this is one of those things. Because you're trying to get the leverage. You want the proper leverage to get that joint moving. But you see, this is already there. So what more can you do with this? I believe you can go higher. You know, I wanted to go more further than it is because I know it can do it. I don't. We'll just have to heat it up. But you see what it's supposed to do. It's double jointed, okay? It's double jointed. Then this one here, let's see, what can we do? Same thing, just same level. And I guess that's it. I guess that'll have to do, all right? Bicep swivel. Wait a minute, hold on. Did I see something else move? Wait a minute, what is? Okay, I thought I saw something else move. Okay, but that's it, okay. Cool stuff. Let's go ahead and get just a little bit lighter because this dude is a darker character. And let's see here. Nice slack on the straps here on the back. Red hip guard. You gotta have something like that. This is interesting here because the turtles have the red to show that Raphael was the first to fall. But he also has one on his leg. I'm not sure what that's about. I'm not sure why he has two. Maybe, you know, from the box, it looks like when he is covered with this, it's covering that. But now he's always showing that Raph was the first to fall. Always showing that he is honoring Raphael, which is pretty cool. Dare I say, dope. Is it? It is. I like that. I'm gonna leave this. No. Let's do some more looking at his texture. The shirt is nice. Now, if you did not know, these NightWatcher figures are in red and black and gray because they come from issue 3 of The Lost Years. In issue 3, it shows this one panel where it shows him Leonardo, Michelangelo, and Donatello, because Raph, of course, is not there because he's the first to fall. However, it shows them in that panel, but it's also indicating that, don't really indicate, but the story is, whether it indicates it or not, that Casey Jones is now the leader of the Turtles because Leonardo took a step back. He stepped aside, and now Casey Jones leads the Turtles. So this is really cool. I'm glad I have this. It's a great thing to have. The fact that Casey Jones, once upon a time in his life, a very pivotal, important time in his life, he was the leader of the Turtles. That's pretty solid. I like that. That's crazy. I never would have thought he would have been the leader of the Turtles because, you know, we had the whole campy pizza turtles from the 80s where he was doing a whole Clint Eastwood bit. Make my day, punk. That mess right there. And then, of course, you had the 90s movie version with Elias Koteas where he made him kind of cool. You know, he wasn't all the way crazy, but he was, you know, cool. Then you had the 2003 one. I think he was, I'm not sure. I forgot exactly how his demeanor was. Then the 2012 version, he was a teenager, but he was also cool and crazy at the same time with the Goongala. That was, you know, his thing. And that's it. And I didn't know too much about the Mirage one. I think he was crazy too. But yes, this is really cool. We've had different versions of Casey's, and I like this fact that we have a leader Casey. Pretty cool. All right. So that's it there. Of course, we want to take the head off. Oh, there's that other accessory. Of course, I can't let that go. Boom. This is the one. And yes, it does. It does look like Walter Goggins. That's him. That looks like him. Yeah, that is him. That's all right, man. We got a different color version of this guy, but that's okay. That is okay. I like the fact that we got him. And if they do a last Ronin movie, Walter would be a cool Casey Jones. He really would be. But this mask is really nice. Really, really nice. Okay, now that we've done all that, do we put the head on? No, let's leave the head off. And let's leave this one on here. And then we'll go ahead to, let's see. Take some hands off. There we go. Because we got to hold this stuff. He's got to have his hands. Oh, come on. Yep, look at that long peg. Woo, my gosh. All right, let's move this out the way. All right, relax hand. Nope, no relaxed hands here. You are all about the battle. Now we got to figure out which one is which because we got the mallet, which is, I guess, the biggest. No. There it is. The hammer is the biggest one. So let's get the smaller hands out and the bigger ones in for holding. Do we want to hold the hammer? Let's see. Okay, so I know what I'm going to do. I'm definitely going to have the hammer. I'm going to have him hold the cricket and the bat. I'm going to put the hammer here because that's where it's supposed to go. All right, per the picture. And then we're going to put the regular item holding hand in. Ooh, go in, please. Don't do this. Don't do that. Thank you. Slide on in there. Oh, nerve-wracking stuff, man. Every time it's nerve-wracking. We're going to put this in here. Yes, I will get to the leg articulation. I will get to that in a minute. Because I was looking like, man, I didn't even do anything. I didn't bend his legs. I was looking at him. You got to bend his legs. Come on, straight in. Come on. Ooh, my gosh. Then, of course, per NECA, the paint is chipping off. It's not a NECA figure unless you have some paint chipping off. If it didn't chip off, I'd be worried. All right, so here we go. Got to make sure he has the right and the left feet. Got to make sure about that. That is such a pet peeve of mine. It only happened to me once. But, dude, when it happens, it's like it stays with you. All right. Okay, Casey. I think Casey had a little hip movement. Hey, get out of here, Case. Casey Jones, you've been holding out, man. You got some. Hey. I never would have thought Casey would have flexibility like that. Why the heck not? Why not have flexibility like that? Casey, you showing out. I can't do that much with this arm. You can only go out this way. Nope. T-pose can't work that way. So it can only go up and down like that. You can't go out like that because it's... Maybe you can if you force... There you go. Gotta force it, but it's not that high. See that? It only goes like that. So, yeah, just do the best you can with that. And of course, like I said, this should be able to go further, which, like, there it is. Boom. There you go. Case with the side kick, with the, look at that, again, it got the, that's good. That is good. Can you stand this way? Oh, man, I thought you were about to stand on your own. That would have been amazing if you stood on your own. Let's just see. Let's just play with you for a second. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, we're done. Okay. Both legs, of course, do the same thing. Nice, nice. Okay, you can flex this way, up and down. Good, good, good. We got that out the way. Nice. So he does look good. His articulation is on point. On point enough for a NECA figure. Twist in and out. That's nice. I never thought Casey would have the flexibility to do splits like that. But that's great. Hanging with the turtles, being the leader. I mean, I don't think you would need, flexibility to really match them. But, I mean, they are older. I don't know. Whatever. All right, let's go ahead and put the bats in the left hand. And we're going to have that trusty mallet. That mallet we've been waiting for in the right hand. We've been waiting for it. I've been waiting for this mallet, man. I mean, oh, dude. I got all these Casey Jones. I'm going to compare them to all the cases I got. And slide this mug over. Oh, that's nice. Then the finishing touch. Boy, this looks like, you know who this looks like. It's either Mask of the Phantasm, that's one. And then what's the other one? That character that Robin did in Teen Titans when him and Wade Wilson was going at it. Okay, so it doesn't snap on his head, but you see it fits right there with the mask. That's good enough, though. Let's see, how are we going to do this? Tilt it up some. There we go. So we just tilt it up some. So, the mask can have a chance. Yeah, but you can kind of see his neck. I don't want to see his neck. It'll work. That's fine. You're going to see his neck a little bit anyway. But that's all good. That's cool. But you can tilt it a little bit if you wanted to, and it'll stay. There it is. That's good enough. Good. 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 Good figure. Very good figure. Excellent. I like it. I like it a lot. This is great. I recommend getting this one. Seriously, don't sleep on this one. You may not fool with the Night Watchers, and I feel you, especially when you're trying to get, I mean, you already have the last Ronin turtles, and you don't want to get, like the same ones over again just because they have different paint jobs. And it's just one panel. You know what I mean? Like, I've read the Lost Years and all those books, and I re-looked at it to see where this came from. And yes, it came from that panel, but I don't know, man. I don't want to get all of them just because of that. It's not something I can really get with. Can you move the belt? You can move that a little bit, but you see you have the strap, so you can't do too much. This still needs to protect his hip. You just gotta, oh, that's an annoying thing. There we go. Tilt it forward a little bit. There we go. Now we're looking like something. There we go. And it matches great with the background. Cool. Okay, let's bring out some other Casey Jones. So all the Casey Jones I have. These are all the ones I have here. I got the Mirage one who stands. Same height. We got to bring out my man. Just got with the bike. He stands the tallest, 7-inch style. Okay. And then, of course, we got the Farmhouse. Of course, he's going to be 7-inch, but hey, these are all of my Casey Jones. I got the best action, but there's no sense of bringing that one out. No sense at all. Let that stay right where it is. But here we go. Casey's, the Council of Casey's. I never thought I'd have so many Casey Jones figures. But all of them are complete. There's the golf club. Duh. Okay, of course, got the golf club. So all of these Casey Jones make up one because of the mallet, the look here, the family look or farm look, and then yeah. All right, so yeah, we're good. This is really, really good. I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and take a picture of that because we got the Council of Casey's. Let's go ahead and just make it look like you're actually standing. You know you're cheating. There it is. And then he's just looking like, I don't even know what his voice would be like in the comic. Okay, so there you go. Let's go ahead and grab these out. But it's good to know that he has this size here. He doesn't at all fit. Like his body's way different. So it's not like you say, well, he became a Night Watcher. Nah, not that one. All right. Now let's put him up against, this is going to be stupid, but let's do it anyway. Put him up against the new, it's not that stupid because of her stance, that's all. And that's how she's going to be. The new figure in my collection, the Rebel Moon Nemesis, who could pose as a alternate version of Karai. Could she? Why not? Alternate version of Karai. So there she is, and she can possibly, maybe they can have a little fight scene, maybe. Let me see here. All right, so it's something like that. They got a nice little battle going. That looks good. I mean, yes, two different figures. I get it. She looks a little more realistic. He's more comic book. I don't know. It's just the way he looks. I get it. I get it. Maybe we just take his head off and see what happens. Let's see what happens if we take his head off. And something like that. I guess. I don't know. It's just trying something. Just trying something. But there you go. Just trying to get some use out of her since I have her. Why not bring her out every now and again? Just see who she fits with the best. But you see, it's a different style. It's just like he's one of those Sin City characters. And he's in black and white, but she's in real color. I don't know. It's weird. Okay, let's go ahead and get her out of here. But you see, we got the Walter Goggins look face, ending it just like this, and he's just standing there, just ready for battle. That's all right, man. That is really cool. Cool figure. I recommend it. Find it at your Walmart. Did I see this at Best Buy? I did not see him at Best Buy. I saw the other turtles at Best Buy, but I didn't see him. So go to Walmart, because the Walmart I saw him, the Walmart I saw this figure at, they had like 4 or 5 of them or something. I was like, God, oh. It's like Tatsu now. Tatsu is almost everywhere now. And in ready supply, plentiful. Before it was like, oh, I couldn't find this thing. Now it's plentiful. Like, things should be on clearance pretty soon if it hadn't been already. And once it gets on clearance, those who play in the waiting game, congratulations. I'm just going to tell you congratulations right now, okay, before it even happens. But anyway, again, great figure. I recommend you get him. Yes, he can bend forward. Not that much backwards, but he can bend forward enough. So, have fun collecting, folks. Because collecting is fun. Later days. You know what? My apologies. My apologies. I did not show you if the weapons can go in here. Okay, let's figure this out really quick. All right, so at first I did it like this. But that doesn't make it like a sense, because he's not going to pull it from this heart. He's not going to pull it from the top. So you would have to do it this way. And I was just trying to make sure it fit, and there you go. Boom. Doesn't really look that great. You know what I mean? Doesn't look that great. Like, he can pull it from the top, maybe. I mean, how's he going to pull it? So I guess he would have to pull it from the bottom. But then again, is he pulling it all the way through here? You see what I mean? Like, okay, cool, he's got the bat showing, and then he would just, what, kick it? Like, kick it with his foot? So he'll just, and kick it and knock it up, and he'll do some kind of cool move? Is that it? It just doesn't look like this would work at all. It just doesn't, you know. Maybe it's to hold the hammer. The hammer has this. Even so, still, it doesn't matter what weapon it is. Like, how are you going to get it out? Are you sliding it from the top? Sliding it from the bottom? Which one would you do? Which one is something that you're okay with? For picture purposes, it looks cool with the bat right there. Let's back up a little bit. It looks cool with the bat right there. But for practicality, how would you do it? And even if you could pull it out like that, it would have to stop somewhere, but it doesn't stop. It's all the way through. It does a thread all the way through. See that? You don't put the big part in there like that. You just slide this in and then it stops. Yank. So yes, it would have to be just so you can, for appearance's sake, have it like that. I guess, you know, and then if he's with somebody, they can help grab the thing out, you know, kick it out and grab it, and then they can all work as a team. That's the only thing I can think of. So, there you go. As you can see, let's just turn his head a little bit so you can kind of see the bat. There. He's looking up. You see the bat. You get what I'm getting at. All right, that's it. There's nothing else to show. We're good. Later.